An obvious update for the intro had to include Scott Pendlebury, Steel Side Bottom, and Zen, Roan Steel. Now calm down. And also calm down as well in regards to the title of this video. I know, you know, we all know Scott Pendlebury's about to break the VFL AFL games record. He's had a career best game, game 431, 432 isn't far away. Is it against Hawthorn? Is it against Geelong? Is it against Sydney? And I'm just going back to my roots in regards to uploading videos. This is just a few minutes of waffling into the camera, into the void, an opinion video, I reckon, and just hypotheticals in regards to Scott Pendlebury. He will break the VFL AFL games record, barring any serious injury. And I thought I'd discuss this because when it comes to playing Hawthorn Thursday night, it's most likely Pendlebury's going to be managed, not in regards to playing, but on limited game time. He will properly be managed, rested, not omitted, properly rested. He will not play against Hawthorn, most likely. Now, team selections, final word video, they'll be up Wednesday night. There's a main training session on Tuesday morning. We'll know a little bit more about the team selections around that time. Maybe something gets announced or leaked on Monday. Maybe something gets leaked tonight on Sunday. I am recording this at 5 p.m. on a Sunday. Been a shit round, to be honest, unless the Giants and North Melbourne have a close game, but that's a watch this space as of this recording. But this is more of a food for thought video, a prelude to the preview of the Hawthorn game. I'm not going to speculate on selections too much in the preview video. This is the video right now for it. Pendlebury, in my opinion, gets managed for the Hawthorn game, and I think he'll equal the VFL AFL games record against Geelong. In a perfect world, he would equal it against Hawthorn, managed minutes, just get through it. Even though on paper Hawthorn's likely to win the game, I'd like to see Pendlebury limited game time, and if we get a win over Hawthorn, even better, and then break the record against Geelong. It's an away game, I know. Geelong have come out and said that they'd be willing to make it feel like a Collingwood home game, but Geelong gets the profits from it, the home gate. It's a win-win for everyone. I understand that. And I just can't see Pendlebury breaking the VFL AFL games record at the SCG. A sense of irony, I guess, if he did break it at the SCG. Tony Lockett kicking the most goals in VFL AFL history at the SCG, playing for Sydney against Collingwood. And for Pendlebury to break the VFL AFL games record at the SCG, playing for Collingwood against Sydney, even though Boomer Harvey played for North Melbourne. A little bit of irony there, but I don't think Pendlebury's playing at the SCG, even though it's the only time we are scheduled to play in New South Wales against Sydney in 2 weeks' time. So there's that as well. There is maybe a possibility, and it might seem a bit far-fetched, but he's managed not only for Hawthorn, but managed for Geelong. So just 2 weeks off, put the feet up, relax, Peter Coladas, go to Bali, go to the Maldives, go to wherever for a holiday, and then come back, equal the VFL AFL games record against Sydney, and then break it against West Coast. I think all roads are heading towards breaking the VFL AFL games record against West Coast Saturday twilights at the MCG, May 23rd. But I think there's a few other selection speculations regarding the game against Hawthorn coming up. Not just Pendlebury, but I still think guys like Membry and maybe Jamie Elliott would be rested for this game, and just see how Will Hayes goes as a small forward only. The keys, if that's such a thing, a key small forward. The pace that we need up forward. Jack Buller kicks 5 goals in the VFL. Charlie West kicks 4. They'd be the perfect replacement for Tim Membry, but only one of them. Even though, in my opinion, Buller and West are the future key forward duos over Membry and McStay. I wouldn't drop McStay or manage McStay. He doesn't look banged up or anything like that. 2 goals, 3. Could have had a few more goals. He looked lively in that second half, Dan McStay, and I wouldn't drop McStay for it. But I wouldn't be against Membry being managed. I wouldn't be against Elliott being managed. Ned Long was managed for Anzac Day. He will likely come in for Pendlebury. Not a like-for-like replacement, but there is also, if you want to talk about that sort of selection, there's also Ed Allen in the wings playing well in the VFL. He provides that pace, that point of difference compared to Ned Long. But I don't want to go into the Hawthorn game with the wholesale changes or wholesale managements, and then we just shit the bed or just phone it in against Hawthorn. I said mail it in regarding Essendon's final quarter against us, West Coast against Carlton historically or recently. Mail it in, phone it in, I don't know, just I don't want to treat Hawthorn lightly because we can't treat them lightly. They are one of the best teams, if not the best team in the competition. Sydney, a few weeks after that, Geelong in between. We don't know which Geelong's going to stand up against us. So It's a tough 3-week stretch for us. And I did say in our win over Essendon, if we get one win out of the next three, doesn't define our season, but it sets us up for a decent middle part of the home and away season. We've got a decent fixture after round 10. We've got the Bulldogs in round 11. They are hampered, but they'll likely have their players come back in. That's at Marvel Stadium, so that's a tricky one. But after that, Melbourne, King's Birthday. There's Port Adelaide at the G, Richmond at the G, North Melbourne at Marvel. There's Gold Coast up there. We take on Adelaide a second time at the Adelaide Oval. It's our home and away from home still, even though we lost to Freo in Gather Round. So there's the possibility in the next 4 to 6 weeks we can set up our season where we're not a wildcard round team at best. We are a wildcard round team at worst. Cement ourselves in the top 10 and then try and threaten for a top 6 spot. Get that week off early or late August. I don't want to be playing end of August, heading straight into September without that bye. Doesn't suit a team like Collingwood, but who knows? I still think we are a team where you put us in that 7 to 10 range, get a wild card round win, and then we are that side that can threaten any team on a good day in September. We can match it with the best. We fumbled the win over Freo. It's just a matter of can we match it against teams like Hawthorn, Sydney, Brisbane when we face them again, Gold Coast when we face them eventually this year. And I know I'm digressing and going on a tangent and waffling on regarding this video, but for Scott Pendlebury, my updated prediction is he will break the VFL AFL games record against West Coast Saturday twilight. I think he'll play against Geelong. And an idea for this as well. Managed against Hawthorn, comes back in to take on Geelong, plays 75% or more game time, just like he did against Essendon, managed again, and then plays against West Coast, manage his minutes or just have a celebration. And then after that, it's who knows from there regarding Pendlebury. I don't want to see Pendlebury playing on 60% game time. I know he's one of the most impactful players so far in 2026, which is unbelievable. I was going to say fucking remarkable. It's fucking remarkable. It's also unbelievable. It's fair dinkum unbelievable. But we can't be relying on Scott Pendlebury in the year 2026 to win us games. We are not dragging Pendlebury's corpse to the record. He deserves the record. He's going to break that record and then some. And who knows if he plays on in 2027? Who knows if he plays a game against Tasmania? That's all I watch this space. That's for the next few years. Who knows if Tasmania is linked to Pendlebury as a player, not as a coach, but as a player. But that's all I watch this space. But yeah, I think Pendlebury will break the record against West Coast. Will be managed a few more times. It's going to be interesting as well. They are tough opponents, and the chatter online will likely look at Collingwood's. Are they going to throw away premiership points because of this? I don't want to be relying on Pendlebury to win us games. That happened last year against Gold Coast, where he was the sub, came on after half time and flipped the game halfway through the third quarter onwards. So I don't want that. I want to see the youngsters come through, develop, and also make a case for themselves and ask the question as well. Make it a selection headache regarding Pendlebury. Side bottom as well. Guys like Ed Allen, Ned Long when they come back in. Bobby Hill to come back in as well. Darcy Moore to come back in. So there's a few selection speculations next few weeks, and also for Hawthorn in particular. Jeremy Howe, could he be managed as well if Darcy Moore's coming back in? So possibility of a handful of selection changes for Hawthorn. I'm expecting probably around 3 to 4 changes, mostly management. I don't expect any omissions. I don't want to see Will Hayes get dropped for Hawthorn. I'd like to see Will Hayes challenge himself against the best teams in the competition and try and cement himself once and for all in the best 23, a la Rowan Steele, a la Angus Anderson, a la Oscar Steen, a la AKA. Yeah, get what I'm trying to say. Oscar Steen in the best 23 right now, Angus Anderson in the best 23 right now, Will Hayes on the fringes, Rowan Steele half on the fringes, half in the best 23, all over the place. But going back to my roots regarding just recording my thoughts and opinions, leave your thoughts down below in the comments, your thoughts, opinions regarding Pendlebury, management of him in the next few weeks, when or where he breaks the VFL, AFL games record, and even other players as well, not breaking records, but to come in for players being managed and possible selection headaches. But I'll leave you guys all to it. Hoping you guys had a good weekend. Please be well, please be safe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Up the pies.